everybody, welcome back to the channel with the brand new FS25 Farming Simulator 25. It's finally out. I feel like I've been waiting a long time for this game. So we have brand new map here on Riverbend Springs. I think that's what it's called. To get used to the menus, they're a little bit different. But I have tried to keep my knowledge of what was coming as minimal as possible. I know some of the different crops that were being introduced. I knew there were new animals, but like different game mechanics and stuff like that, I haven't really looked at too much. So this will be kind of like a fresh start. Not really a tutorial of what to do, probably more so of what not to do. But we're just gonna, play through, have fun, and see where it goes. Some housekeeping. I did real quick. I want to change time scale down a little bit so it's not fast forwarding through. Okay. So you're allowed to change the game settings when you go in a little bit more than you did in FS22. Actually, you didn't at all in FS22. So I am doing start from scratch. Instead of 500,000, I started with 750, more so I can, see if I can try to figure out the game a little bit and go from there. And it does have $250,000 of loan. I could have taken that away, but I decided to keep it just because I'm giving myself more money. I guess it starts you kind of in where the starting farm would be if I were doing easier mode. The movement is a little bit different here too. I think you can get into third person somehow. I'm not sure which button it is, but there's some NPCs, which is kind of cool. But before we start that, I do want to look through the game settings, see what we're doing here. So 1 day a month, fine. Snow's fine. I'm not gonna do crop destruction. Let's do periodic plowing. For now, I'm not going to do stones. I think there are some different things you can do with stones, but I am not 100% sure what those are. Also, I usually like to play with precision farming. I don't think precision farming is a thing right now, so we're going to have to deal with that, which is fine, of course. I do remember something slightly about this. I think it has to do with, like, if there's I think it's weather related. It can actually damage your fields or something like that. So we'll have to see what that's about. Let's turn that off. That's on, that's off, okay. Keep it at normal fuel. I'm gonna turn these off. Okay. And we'll leave it at that for now. So, I think the best way to get started, before I worry about buying, of course I say that, I might want to start to get things before they get harvested. No, I think before I worry about buying things, I am just going to do some contracts. But real quick, I do want to look through what all the crop types are. So these are pretty standard. They changed the look of the soybeans. That's kind of interesting. It's like more of a dried out soybean. They got rice and long grain rice. These are the same. These are new from the Sri Lanka map, which is in this game as well. So those are the same. Okay, so here's some new ones. Green beans, peas, spinach, and those two are the same. So there's a few different crops that we could try. And there's the calendars. We'll get into that later. Okay, so let's see. So I think they added some better mechanics for workers. So I'm curious to see how that how that all works out. So let's do, don't want to do wood. I know there's some different things with wood, but that might be something for later. Okay, let's pick up a harvesting contract, borrow items, and fertilizing. Okay. Oh wow, is that the fertilizer? Wow, that is teeny. Okay, let's get some. Do the sale page. We can look at that later. They probably shouldn't leave anytime soon. What am I looking for? Trying to look for fertilizer. Tools. Let's get 2. Just to start out. Okay, it only holds 300. But I think it's a pretty small field right over here. How do I get there? Double check that. So I want active. Fertilizing on 71. That's not this one. That is, where is that? Bottom right corner. So we get a little bit of view of the map since we're going to be driving down there, and I will probably get lost. Okay, so make a left at the fork. Should follow this all the way down. Yeah, so while we're driving, I am very excited to get back into this. I have been playing Farming Sim. I haven't been recording in quite a while, so I'm excited to get back at that and show some people, like I said, probably what not to do more than what to do, but it's going to be fun. I thought to start out, to make it simple, was probably to go with chickens and the crops that go into that, maybe go into pigs at some point as well, just because it'll give me more of a chance to do some more crops. But I'm not, you know, hello. Pretty sure I had the right of way there. Anyways, what I was saying is I might change that up. There's really no rules I'm setting to this playthrough. I'm literally just, you know, gonna go with the flow, learn the game a little bit, and do some more, you know, focused, rule-based games later on. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's like a break in the mountain over there. Hopefully the graphics aren't too bad for you. I am playing with what they say is the lowest possible setting, or graphics card that they recommend. Just because it's all I have. So we're gonna hope that's enough. I think it looks okay. Looks different than Farming Sim 22, which, you know, you would expect it to. I think some of the textures are pretty cool looking. So for my game plan of where to start here, I think I will probably just start with, you know, what would be the starting farm area, just because it seems like a pretty good, you know, starting area to where there's not too huge of fields. I can have small equipment and go from there. Okay, so used to precision farming that I haven't done it this way in a while. So I want fertilized. Let's take weeds off so I can see. Okay. So I have to kind of use this map to figure out where I've I've gotten and haven't gotten. It is nice to see in the upper right too. It has like the counter going across, shows you how much is done with the nice bar. It's pretty cool. Let's go over here. Yep, I missed a little bit. Go back and get that. And done. Look at that. How much did we use? Just about half. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to turn that in. First, tiny bit of money. And see how small that was. That's really not even that worth it, but okay. Okay, let's get to some harvesting. I know they enhanced, or not enhanced, but extended, in the buildings, extended how many different crops get straw, and they added soybeans and canola to that. And then I think there's something special with what's Buzz doing. That's interesting. There is something different with the swathing. I think you can somehow drop it and pick it up in a different way that gets you more yield. So let's check it out. So of course the buttons it's showing me are the keyboard since I'm on computer. It's fine. Oh, there it goes. So enable. I'm not going to worry about the straw for this, the contract, because I don't have, it doesn't look like they gave me the stuff to pick it up, so I'm not going to worry about it. But we'll get to that when we get to our own fields. I should have plenty of money to get a few fields and some equipment, so we'll see with that. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to check out. Okay, so if you are setting up a AI help, well, this is really cool. When you hold the button down, this comes up. I'm playing with a controller. Just, I don't know if I said that. I'm playing with a controller on the computer. So this, when I say button, that's the B button. But yeah, it shows you can do a kind of what I was starting to do, just a perimeter number of headlands, and it automatically kind of sets it for you. So yeah, you can turn off headlands or turn them back on. Obviously I kind of want them on. You can skip lines. It shows you which ones it would skip. This is really cool. I think this is just working with. We'll just stick with the auto and see how it does. Is he gonna go? Is he thinking about it? to figure out the buttons. I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe it got messed up a little bit because I had already started. Let's see if I kind of finish this area. Start with it like right here. Maybe. Okay. I'm curious if they're going to turn up there or if they're going to just turn around. I guess our see. Because normally I would just make a slight right here, continue on with the headwind. Looks like that's what they're doing too. Cool. Alright, that is awesome. Alright, let's get the thing to pick up over there. And where is this going? Grain Barge Terminal 1. Don't know where that is. So let's see. Hopefully you can hear that. I really, weirdly enough, like that sound when you're tabbing. It's just, it's very satisfying. I know, I'm a little weird. It's fine. Okay. Nola. Oh, there's a lot of product. Oh, they're alphabetical. That is helpful. Like that. Like that a lot. Okay, so Grain Barge Terminal 1. All right, where is that? It's over here. Okay. It's not a horrible drive, I think. Maybe it's a long drive. I don't know. This is a pretty big map from what it seems like, so yeah, it'll get them taken used to. Take some getting used to. You know, I can speak sometimes. Okay, so while... Oh, it's even marked it over there. That's cool. I wanted to look at some of the production chains because they're a little bit different. Oh, so you can make like rice bread or rice flour, make bread from it. That's cool. Biogas is the same. Canning. So we had the canning on Zelonka in the last in FS22. But it looks like, so the preserved beetroot, carrots, and parsnips, but it looks like they extended it a little bit. You can make rice, spinach bag. I kind of want to do some spinach. I love spinach. Noodles from flour. That's pretty cool. We can do some of that with the grains that we've been baking for our chicken. So we could try that. Yeah, I might have to do, I don't know if I'm going to do rice for now. Just because I feel like I think it is different, and I don't know if I'm ready to try that for now. What is this? How do you get garlic, spring onions, and chili peppers? Wonder if that's like a greenhouse or something. But we could try green beans and peas. There might be something different with those too, but those would be cool to try. Carpentry I probably won't do. There's a cement factory. I probably won't get into that too much. Cooper. I think that's more like logging stuff. Gray mill is pretty much the same, just with added rice, oil. Oh, they added rice oil. Okay, cool. Paper, more logging. Toy tractor, that's cool. More logging. Oh, rope. You can make rope from cotton and wool. That's pretty cool. Sawmill, spinnery. Spinnery looks the same. Tailor shop is the same. Wagon builder. Okay. So the other thing I'm curious about is factories. Let's see if there's a... So those were all the ones that were on the map currently. There's probably a few more that they added that I missed. There's the big crusher. What's that? This one? Not sure what that gets you. I'm looking for greenhouses. There we go. Oh yeah, looks like they are added in the greenhouses. Oh, and cabbage. That fourth one from the left, I think is cabbage. So I saw there was a canned, not canned cabbage, it's called something else, but that was in the menus as well. All right, I am getting off track. Our worker is probably sitting there with a full tank waiting for me. So let's go pick up. I think I'm going to make this episode a little bit longer just because there's a, a little bit of intro. Oh, it looks like they're done with the headland. That's pretty cool. Just messed up a little over here because of, how I started. Oh, and look at all the marks we're making on the field. That's probably going to have to do with something here in the future. But yeah, I'm probably going to go a little bit longer. I'll bring you, once we're done with this, we're kind of make a game plan for what fields we want to get and, start building the farm out a little bit. So I am going to get this going a little bit longer and bring you guys back once we're just about finished. And then, like I said, we're getting into the farm building. So see you guys in a sec. All right, welcome back, guys. We are almost finished, but I wanted to bring you back. Well, one, I have another contract going, a hoeing field. I'm just letting the worker finish that off. But there was a bale wrapping only contract that I was interested in. This is the only piece of equipment I was given. These bales were already on the field. So I think it's... Oh, how do I... No. Once I figure out how to do it, it should just be as easy as wrapping them all. Am I missing something? I don't know how to... pick it up. Maybe I went the wrong way. Maybe I have to do it from the side. There it goes. Okay, so I was just doing the wrong angle. But, yeah, I mean, it's as easy as just driving around and wrapping them. And I think I just, leave them when I'm done. Turn on automatic truck. So I can kind of do this in the downtime of the other contracts. It looks like we're just about done. Take over for the last little bit. Because I want to check to see if there's any other pieces to pick up. Luckily, I haven't unloaded yet, so it should all be good in one load. And I won't set a worker to drive down there just because, you know, I'm trying to learn the map a little bit. It'd be good for me to drive down there myself. Oh, this is interesting. If you look in the upper right, it shows... Yeah, I think that's the tank that I'm dumping into. It's showing how much more capacity it has. That's really cool. And if I drive away, I think it'll go away. Oh, contract finished. Oh, that's the hoeing. Oh, and look, so there was that little spot over here that he had missed. He or she, that the worker had missed. It looks like they picked it up. So that's really cool. All right, so let's turn in. I'm not going to do all the contracts. I just, you know, was looking at them while waiting on that field. I was looking at some of the equipment as well. Let's collect that. Let's set this guy wrapping another one. And I'll get driving down there. So come out, make a left, and then some lefts. Okay. So the game plan. So spinach, green beans, and peas each have their own harvester. Not one harvester for the three of them, but you know, one for each, so 3 total if you want to do all 3. I do kind of want to do the new stuff, so I think we're going to get into some of that. Excuse me, which means the canning factory is probably a good, you know, production to start with. I do again want to do grains, so I do grains and flour. I might do some bakery stuff with that, like I said, or do the chickens. Pigs, you know, I'm not, I might be a little bit more down the line, but we'll see kind of where it goes. And I think I want to start with spinach. I'm not going to start with all 3 because that's a lot of equipment to start with. So I think I'll try to focus on getting stuff for regular grain harvesting and spinach. And then just break real quick to show you. Yeah, so this is where I was looking. You can see the spinach, green bean, pea. Where was it was up here. I have to get used to the menu a little bit. It's a little different. Okay, so regular harvesters. And then they have special headers. So I'm not sure what these 2 are. I guess this is a sorghum only. Is that right? Is that sorghum? No, that's corn. It might be some sort of different kind of corn, like corn silage or something. That's a sunflower only. But this one's for, what does it call it? For windrows. So you can pick up the straw essentially, and you know, it shoots out more straw in the back, but I think it ends up giving you a larger yield. So I'm going to try this out when I get to that point doing the harvesting. And like I said, I think I'm going to stick with the starting farm area. So looking at the map, towards the left, you see like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. Probably start with 3, 4, 5. Buy the, you know, the #1 area to build my farm from. Seems like there were some buildings there already. So it's struggling a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start there and, you know, go out from there. There are a lot of different areas I feel like that could be good. But like I said, just, you know, initial playthrough. Let's just keep it simple while we learn the map. Yeah, this is a pretty slow tractor. It's also in euros and it's to kilometers per hour. I tried to change it. For some reason, it wouldn't let me change it. So I'm not sure why that is. Sorry, I had to mute you for a second. Cough coming. Still getting over a little bit of a cough. Alright, so where's the drop off? Right there. Perfect. Oh, it's like a small drop off. Let's see how much extra we get. I'm curious. I'm watching the money in the top right. See if it's like exact or get a little bit extra. Yep, a little bit extra. Perfect. All right. Collect that. Let's finish off baling. This is an interesting... I've never baled this way before. I don't know if it was... we could do it in the old game. But from what it looks like, you have to actually purchase bale wrap. Because it looks like you could potentially see it going down in the bottom right. It could potentially run out. It's interesting. Alright, how many more we got? 4 more? See how expensive the fields are. We do already have canola and I think wheat on these fields. How do I purchase menu? Oh, here we go. So not too bad. You know what? Ooh. Sorry. Coughing again. Let's do... I'm going to buy all 3. And let's look at growth. So it looks like... Sorry again. It looks like they are ready to harvest. So we can... Once we're done with this, we can buy some harvest stuff and go get going on those. And what I'm not sure is if the, like the peas, green beans, and what was the other one? Oh, it's finished. The one I want to do. I'm not sure what the seeding is like. Like, I don't know if it has a seeder or a planter or whether it's one of the vegetable planters. Not sure. So we'll have to figure that out, but no, all in due time. Hopefully it finishes. 9/8. Oh, there we go. Contract finished. Perfect. Just finish that. There we go. And yep, got some money from that. Okay, so oh, and I also wanted to buy this. Okay, 180. Yeah, it's a bit much, but I say let's do it. Might regret all this at some point, but we will see. Um, that's it. Okay, well, the nice thing is we have some buildings to start with. I don't know if this is ours. Oh, you can set one to wake up. Cool. Could talk to him. We'll do that later. We got a nice barn over here. I thought I saw something. Cows. Maybe instead of pigs, we'll do cows. I'm not sure if the feeding is different. Oh, yeah. Oh, look. There's actually cows there. I was not aware of that. Okay. Well, I don't think I want to change. I don't think I want to do cows right now. So I have 3 Angus. Yeah, let's sell them. It's not that much. But yeah, I'm going to sell them off. That way I don't have to worry about feeding them and all that. And then we could work on that later. Looks like there's a nice place to put stuff. Yeah, this is pretty nice. So 180 grand for this is actually, I think, pretty good. Some nice storage. Oh, and then some nice storage over there too. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Was there chicken over there? Oh, beehives. Okay, sure. Not gonna complain with that. I'll take it. Armor kiosk. Must be somewhere to sell things, I guess. But anyways, let's purchase the most important stuff first. So let's do, and I think I actually am gonna take out some loan. How do I do? Yeah, maybe I don't need to right now. Let's just go with a harvester. Well, you know, me and red. I think I'm gonna have to start with this one. Nice small Massey. Wheels are fine. Let's do that. Cool. Let's get a grain header. Get the one that goes with it. Okay. Let's get the special header. And maybe I want to lease that to start. I could always sell it back. I lose a little money. That's okay. How do I change? Okay. Let's do the Massey red. Black. Cool. $50 extra. That's fine. What else do I need? 117 left. So let's get a trailer first. Something not too large, but still. Okay, so if 117. So if I get this, be down to 185-ish. That means, or not 185, 85. So then for tractors, there's not too many choices. It's this horsepower. 155, that's not too bad. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's just, or Massey Ferguson Farmers. Let's start with that. Ooh, that's cool. Go. Keeper option. We want the front. Don't need that. So we can go up to 210 for the engine eventually. That's not bad, but we're not going to do it now. Don't need a front loader attachment. Oh, shoot. What am I missing? Oh, it's 150. Oh my gosh. I thought it was 50. Okay. You guys are like, what is he doing? He cannot afford that. But the Challenger. Well, it doesn't have a front attachment. Here, there's this one. Those are really the only ones I can afford for now, so let's get the white one. Sure, front weight's fine. Yep. And then here's the trailer. We're gonna go this red one because no, it's red. I like red. Extension. Yeah, that's worth it. Okay, down to almost no money left. All right. Okay, I am going to leave it there. We can start the next episode harvesting some fields. Probably sell the grain off to start. Just to get some extra cash. I'll probably hold on to it and sell it at the best time. But yeah, we can go from there. We'll probably have to borrow some money or do some more contracts to make a little bit more money so we can kind of get going with what we want to. But yeah, this is you know, pretty good so far. Farming Simulator 25. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good one.